Hi everyone, so welcome back to another JJLM'S video, and today we're going to talk about the top 10 Belizean foods. Yummy. Oh, and guys, sorry about the background noise. It's really hot here in San Diego. Well, for me, it's really hot. So I have my air conditioning running, fans going. That's why I'm wearing a tank top. So sorry for the background noise. Just, I'll try to speak as loud as I can, and I'll try to minimize it, but it's hot, so I don't want to be all sweaty while I'm making this video. But before we get started, I just want to show you this mug. Look at this mug. Look at this. Doesn't this look very expensive, handcrafted, imported, international? So it's not. I made this here in San Diego at a wine and sip place. Looks really cute though, right? Yes, I made this. I'm very creative. I'm multi-talented. No, I'm kidding. I can't draw to save my life. So yes, so back to the foods thing, right? That's why you're here. So number 10 is Dukunu. And I'll have a picture here of what it looks like. So it actually looks like a Mexican tamales, but it's not. It's a corn-based like tamal. Usually doesn't have any meat in them. It's rather savory. I remember when I was growing up, my mouth's watering just thinking about it, I'm sorry. I remember when I was growing up in Belize, my mom or my brother or myself, we would run outside when the Dukunu man. So there's a man who was riding a bicycle whose family made fresh Dukunu, and he would ride his bicycle around the neighborhood to sell them. And whenever we'd hear this little bicycle bell go, grab like a couple dollars and ran outside so we can buy them and we could have them at dinner. So usually we would eat it with like beef or chicken or pork. It was so good. I loved it. So number 9 is plastic pudding. Oh my god, if I can just grab this thing right here and just take it out and eat it, I would right now. I love plastic pudding. I haven't had plastic pudding in ages. Dad, if you're watching this video, when you come up to visit me, please bring some plastic pudding. You could kill me with plastic pudding. That's how much I love plastic pudding. So plastic pudding is a type of pudding that's made out of yuca or cassava, the cassava root, and has a ton of sugar in it. That's why it's so good. I actually don't know how to make it, but I'll have a link below where you can. I'm gonna sit this over because that's how excited I am about plastic pudding. Oh, I want some right now. Oh, okay, it's not crack. I promise. I'm not on anything high. I'm not high.
Right.
But yes. So, what was I saying? The link. So I'll put a link below about how to make it. There's this YouTube channel called The Bear Pantry Show, and it's a Belizean cooking show, and they had great videos on how to make different Belizean dishes, and I think plastic pudding is one of them. So I should probably learn how to make it, but no, I'm too lazy. I'm not gonna make it. So number 8 is tamales. So the Belizean tamales, as you can see here, they don't look like the Mexican tamales. They're more like other Central American tamales. They're wrapped in banana leaves. They're much larger. Some of them are more orange in color. They're a little bit wetter in their consistency. They have meat in them. The ones in Belize, it could be like a whole chicken leg inside one of these tamales. And it's more of a meal as opposed to the Mexican tamales. It's more like you have to eat a couple of them, well I do, to feel full. Whereas Belizean tamales, you can eat 1 or 2, like me. So number 7 is Johnny cakes. So Johnny cakes are basically a breakfast food. They're like kind of like a biscuit. And the reason why they're called Johnny cakes is because the original name for this cake is a journey cake. So it's a cake that would last multiple days on a journey. But in Belizean Creole, we say Johnny, like you're going on a Johnny. So the name of it became a Johnny cake, and that's why they're called Johnny cakes. I know, it's kind of random, but they're so good. Usually eat them for breakfast. I would eat them for dinner too. During dinner time, we would have them with Ovaltine. You remember Ovaltine, guys, from when Belizean watching? Ovaltine or Milo, would eat that with the Johnny cake with a piece of cheese or jam or something. So good. And oh, I want one right now. Oof. I don't know why I made this video. So number 6 is the powder bun. So the powder bun, as you can see here, it's like it looks like a big cookie, a big fat cookie. But it's not a cookie. It's a sweet, kind of a sweet bun, and usually sometimes it has raisins. I don't like powder bun with raisins. So if you want to give me a powder bun, don't give me powder bun with raisins. My mom would make 2 batches. She would make 1 batch with raisins and 1 without. That's the one I ate. I know I'm spoiled, but it's okay. It's me. But yeah, it's more of like a dessert food. Usually I would eat them like after dinner, or you'd eat them for breakfast too. It would be a good breakfast food. So number 5 is fried jack. I love fried jacks because it's fried. And if you were following my Instagram, you would see I was wearing a shirt, as you can see here, from I-7 Apparel Belize. This shirt speaks to me. I love fried jack. If you say you're gonna make me fried jacks, you won my heart over. I will be at your house eating fried jacks. My aunt actually made some recently for me, and I drove an hour and a half to make sure I had some of them. So good. They're basically fried tortilla dough, like flour tortilla dough that's been fried, and it's a breakfast food, and you would usually eat it with beans or cheese, eggs, avocado. So good. My aunt gave me like 10 of them so I can eat it over the week. I ate like 2 every day. It's so good. It's the best week. So number 4 is white cake. So basically it's like a plain, as you can see here, it's a plain white cake, vanilla cake. And we would usually eat it during, well, my family, we would eat it during Christmas time. My mom would make a couple pounds. Well, she actually made like 4 pounds of white cake during Christmas time. And she would make 2 pounds for New Year's, because we would eat the 4 pounds before New Year's, and she would make another pound for my dad's birthday. So we'd eat like 7-8 pounds of white cake over the Christmas holiday. I would, like, during Christmas time, I would get up, have white cake for breakfast, have lunch, have white cake after lunch, and then have dinner and have white cake after dinner. So much. Damn! It's so bad. In our family, we call ourselves cake heads, not crackheads, but cake heads. So yeah, so that's number 4 is white cake. Number 3 is meat pie. I love meat pie. So meat pies are basically a mini shepherd's pie that has like, usually it's like ground beef and a gravy sauce inside. You'd eat like a couple of these. They're pretty small. I need to go buy some. There's a restaurant in LA that has these, but they always run out because they're so popular. I remember when I was growing up, meat pies were like currency in school. You could get people to do stuff if you give them a meat pie. I remember one time I was riding the bus and this person left their bag of meat pies by mistake on the bus. I took it. I took the bag of meat pies and I took them home. I didn't even share it with anybody at home. I ate them all by myself. So bad. I had a problem. I think I still do, but I really had a problem when it came to meat pies. Number 2 is panades. So panades are pretty much an empanada, but it's made out of corn masa stuffed with either fish or beans. I don't like the fish ones. I only like the beans ones. They're really, really good. Again, it's fried corn with beans or fish in it. And they're the ones that I know are much bigger than empanadas, but some people are cheap and they make them really, really small. That's okay. I'll still eat those too. But, so yeah, this one is really good as well. And that's why it's number 2. And number 1, the best Belizean food of all is rice and beans. Yeah, so let's take a moment and I could eat this every day. I could eat this for lunch, breakfast, for dinner. I could eat this every day. And for you Belizeans who do not like rice and beans, sorry, I'm shaking the table, sorry. What's wrong? Why? I need an explanation as to why you don't like Belizean rice and beans. So if you don't like Belizean rice and beans, please leave a comment below and explain to me why. Why is this the case? Maybe we can do something to help you. Therapy, I don't know, something. Because Belizean rice and beef is the best dish. If you're visiting Belize as a foreigner, this is something you have to try. It's basically rice and beans. I have a video here you can check out of me eating Belizean rice and beans. where I was comparing different ones from restaurants here in LA. But yeah, it's rice, it's beans in coconut oil or milk, stewed chicken or stewed pork or stewed beef. There's fried plantains, there's potatoes. It's like a lot of good stuff. So yeah, so if you don't like rice and beans, please leave a comment below and explain to me why. You know who you are. I've met some of you. Explain to me why. But anyway, so number one is Belizean rice and beans. Best Belizean food ever. Thanks for checking out my video about the top 10 Belizean foods. Remember to subscribe and to put on your notification bell. I post videos about every 2 weeks about different things, but they're all Belize centric. But if you have other videos that you would like me to make, please leave a comment below and I'll definitely try and work on those. But yeah, thanks for checking out my channel, and remember to never stop exploring.